In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey, Beverly Hills 90210 fans, stop what you're doing right now, because it's time to dive deep into 90 News. All the latest news and rumors coming out of your favorite zip code. With your hosts, Pete Ferrero and Melanie Rose. Oh my God, I can't believe what I just heard.
Okay, Melanie Rose, here we are. The holidays are upon us, and all of the holidays. And
all the holidays. It's Hanukkah right now, so happy Hanukkah to everybody who celebrates. I believe we're on the 6th night. Could be wrong. We'll ask them when we bring them on. But happy Hanukkah, and Christmas is on the way too. So very exciting time of year. I love Christmas time.
I love this time of year. I love the podcast this time of year. Last year we did the super deluxe Christmas party. I know we're going to do some version of that again this year. So there's a lot to talk about. Let's bring our buddies on so we can talk about all things. Here is Charles Rosen and Larry Mullen. Guys, it's been a minute. How is everybody doing? Charles, happy Hanukkah. Larry, happy Hanukkah.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, we were a Hanukkah household. Always would have a great party. Always the Mullins family would be there. And, you know, just because of the virus coming back, we just let it go for one more year. But last night was our family Hanukkah. And Larry Elsa was there making them. And it's the best latke. I've heard. We can go into the latke business if people would eat latkes all year round, I tell you.
I'm a big latke fan, so
Same.
I mean, anytime. Yeah.
The smell lingers for days after, I'm sure.
Yes, it does.
Well, there's a lot to get to here. I want to talk to Chuck about what's going on with Cruel Intentions, the musical. This is a really exciting thing that's happening. As a fan of that, why don't you tell everybody what's happening and what you have for everybody?
Well, yes, I sure will. Well, a number of years ago, my daughter got called to that there was a musical happening in a dinner theater in Vermont, here in Los Angeles, called the Rockwell, and the director had fallen out, and would Lindsay step in and direct it? And she did, and it was a big change of her life, and she directed a beautiful job of Cruel Intentions, the musical. It became the 90s musical. It had an incredible run in Los Angeles at the Rockwell. That ended. There was a little transition in LA for a weekend, and then it went right back to New York to something called the Poisson Rouge, which Larry used to be the Village Vanguard. It had a great run. You know, and would have continued, but the contract with the venue, you needed to do the cover the drinks in an equity production. Larry could talk a lot about the bar tabs in New York, and they decided to stop it. They did a national tour, which our friend Leanne Yop saw in Chicago, and they went to the Fringe Festival in Edinburgh, Scotland, in 2019, and was voted the best musical, most popular musical. And London was waiting, and then came COVID. And so this project got put onto to the sideline, but it's coming back and announcing its return on Sunday, December 19th.
Amazing.
At 6:00 LA time, in which there's going to be a podcast, a video cast of it live streaming, and which is a small fee, and then of course it'll be filmed in Los Angeles, and we to generate excitement for it. What I'd like to do is propose that 25 fans of the movie Cruel Intentions, and if you like the movie, I'm here to pretty much tell you that the musical is better than the movie, because brings a little poignance to it, and some of your favorite 90s songs, although a few of them have gone by the wayside, hard to get the clearances. And
Sure.
But it was always a lot of fun and a lot of great times, and it's still a bittersweet symphony. One of the best songs of the 90s.
Love that song.
Is that one in there? It made it?
Oh, you could not do Cruel Intentions, the musical.
It's the signature song of the whole thing.
It is. Melanie knows this movie. So we have for the first 25 fans of of 90210 to sign up to see the podcast, the streaming show,
Live stream. Yep.
on the live stream on the 19th. I will sign any autograph script they want out of 90210 as long as it's seasons 1 through 5.
Wow.
Amazing.
That is huge.
So,
So
that
Melanie,
they got, first 25, and Melanie will figure out how she'll determine how they let you know that they did it.
Yes, so we want people with either the ticket stub or the live stream confirmation, or just to subscribe to their channel on YouTube. Let's make sure.
No, the live stream. The live stream.
Okay,
commitment.
perfect.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of money, but I'll give you this, and we'll and if anyone who's going, there are also tickets available in Los Angeles. So if you want to see either the run through at 2:00 that day or 6:00 for the show itself, tickets are available, I think, at the same cruelmusical.com. And this is a very, very good group. They're going to be still trying to get back to London, and that seems more plausible. There also a nice tour has been set up for Australia. So Pete down there in down under,
Peter, Goldsworthy, yeah.
That's right. It'll be there. Daughter's show. We may have to come see it since we've seen every production, although it's a long way to go to Canberra to see a show.
So Melanie, how do they sign up for the live stream? They're going to go to Cruel Musical.
They'll go to Cruel Musical. They'll sign up, take a screen grab.
Cruelmusical.com, just to be clear.
Cruelmusical.com. And send me your screen grab on Instagram. I'm at Media Melanie. If you're not on Instagram, mediamelanie@gmail.com. And I will pick the first 25. We will put you in touch with Charles and get everybody their signed script, which is so generous of you, Charles. This is beyond awesome. So thank you.
Okay. It's a good thing.
I'm excited about this. I'm actually going to be there. So if you are in Los Angeles, I will be there watching one of these too. So not that that's a reason to go.
It would be a reason for me. I wish I could go. I would be there with you.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and Larry would be there, but
I've seen it. I saw the original.
Yes, she did. Yes, he did at the Rockwell.
Awesome.
This is great, man. And I just can't encourage everybody enough. Look, the holidays are right around the corner. This is a great gift for everybody to come out. Cruelmusical.com. I'm so excited to see it. The 90s are back in a big way here. I feel like I'm living in the 90s.
Well, I do think it's an improvement over the 21st century, but I'm biased.
All right, Larry, what's going on with you, man? Is there what is on the rundown here?
Got a few things.
What do we have here? Yeah. What do we
Let's start with your brother Fred's new
yes,
Christmas
Fred.
album.
Yes.
Chestnuts roasting on an open
for the Broadway people who love Kristen Chenoweth, who's quite an interesting talent and really delightful, personality. My brother Fred, who's also a composer, is certainly in season 7 of the show, and certainly even some 6, produced the album, and it's a lot of fun. I would stream it. I don't know. I can't play unfortunately, I have no more CD player anymore. So Fred keeps giving me these CDs. I don't know what to do with them. But I have loaded it up on my Apple Music, and it's great. So that's good. Good. Well done, Fred.
Can't you put it into your computer?
You know what? My computer doesn't have a slot anymore for CDs.
No, it's all gone. Yeah.
Got to get an external.
It's a vanishing format.
Yep. It is, sadly, but that does sound amazing. That's very good.
Oh yeah, I mean it's very Christmassy, and she's got the.
What are some of the tunes? What are some of the tunes she sings?
Pete, you have a screen grab there too. You can put up.
Some of the tunes. Have yourself a Merry Christmas.
Have
Santa, I've got a bone to pick with you. Christmas Lullaby, Merry Christmas Baby, which is very good. Of course, we love that. That's like Santa Baby, I guess. It's
Santa Baby and Merry Christmas Baby are different. I think they took out the gender of it.
Oh my God, really? Oh geez. Okay.
No, it would seem to me. I don't know. I'm just wondering.
You're right.
Why isn't it Santa Baby?
In other music news, the Blind Boys of Alabama, who were on the Gospel Brunch episode, were nominated for a Grammy.
Yes.
I wish I knew how it would feel to be free. I mean, with Blind Boys of Alabama and Bella Fleck, it's a great track. We wish them the best. They were terrific on the show. They really added a lot of, just authenticity and everything. And they've been going a long time, because that was like 25 years ago. And they've been going 25 years before that. I mean, no more Clarence. Clarence Fountain is not the lead singer anymore. He was on our show, and he was just phenomenal. But it's an amazing group.
Well, here's some 90210 trivia.
Oh.
As you know, Larry came in season 4. I've made reference to Jonathan Roberts in season 2, who was there, the one who went on to write The Lion King. For my Christmas present that year, he gave me a CD of The Blind Boys of Alabama.
Wow.
Good take. Nicely done.
And also also the other one, which is a great one. We're talking Christmas and Christmas music. We always talk about, well, what are you watching on television? What you should be listening to. Yes, Phil Spector was a bad guy at the end, and he deserved to be in jail. But Phil Spector's Christmas with the Ronettes
is
and all the bands, an amazing Christmas collection of you like modern pop Christmas songs. It's nothing like it.
Speaking of which, I do put out my 10 best albums of the year, and I actually sneaked it onto Twitter last night. I've done that already. I urge people. I'll put it on Facebook this weekend, and I'll have to figure out how to get it on Instagram. But I urge people to listen to new music. Some of the artists are old, but it's all product that was released this year, and there's some amazing stuff. I did not realize, Chuck, there's an album that you have to listen to. It's Tedeschi Trucks. There's a live performance where they do the whole Layla album with the guy from Fish, Trey Anastasio.
Oh, wow.
And it's like familiar and fresh, because they open these songs up, and it's a phenomenal album.
Oh, that's a great gift.
That sounds amazing.
Daughter Lindsay,
Tedeschi, she loved it. Right.
Son-in-law Josh dressed up like lizards and go to Fish concerts.
Yeah, now I wonder how she feels about Trey, because Trey left the band. He started the band. Now he left the band, but he's a phenomenal guitar player.
Well,
so him and Derek Trucks together are just great.
Right.
Isn't our buddy Drew Kinney also a fan of Fish as well? I know he's a Deadhead.
I think so. Yeah, he's a jam band guy, so I would think so. Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
And that's it. But I'll put my list up. There's some good stuff, some good new music, and hopefully people will take a look at it.
Did you have some Zach Thorne news too?
Yes, he does.
So
Larry and Zach were hanging out in Las Vegas.
Yes, I went to Vegas for a quick trip, and had dinner with Zach Throne, our Howard from the DJ from the radio station. And Zach is great. He's a great friend of the show. He's been on a couple of times, and he's a working musician in Las Vegas. He really has made a wonderful life there for himself. He was the show he was doing, the Queens of Rock, is finished now. But he's been filling in some other shows, and he kind of was off touring in Canada. When I last left off, he was going to Winnipeg.
Great. We love Zach here.
Do we have your picture, Pete? Do you have the picture to put up? I sent it to you.
Let's see. No, that's not that. That's
a lot to ask, Will.
I know, it sure is. Okay, never mind. There was a really cute picture that Larry sent,
we go to
I'd like to see it sometime, but
we're in front of
apparently not here.
Old, Italian restaurant.
Here it is. Why didn't it
go good.
I even labeled it for you, Pete.
Here it is. I'm sorry. It was hard to see what it was. Okay.
Zach and I, right.
Yeah, there we are.
And I think
Zach is wearing a Beatles t-shirt, I think.
Speaking of what we've been watching before we came on, Chuck and I were talking about this Beatles documentary, Get Back, which is on Disney Plus, and I'm just going to give that a free plug. I mean, I was thrown into this. I watched it 3 days that it came out, 2.5 hours. Chuck, you're watching it a little bit, right?
Well, we're watching. We like it. We just, balancing all different things. And we also have our other show we're watching on TV. So that, which we're up to even now, which is what you'd expect, a dirty old man like me to be watching, which is Sex Lives of College Girls.
I saw that.
Oh,
I saw that on the. How is that? Is that pretty good?
Probably great, right?
Good. Not bad. Not bad. Prurient, yes, but not bad. Interesting characters, some music choice, some funny dialogue, all good stuff, and kissing. Larry likes kissing. He ever watches it, you should look some of these kisses.
Yeah,
especially the women and women kisses. Anyway,
Larry is
Cool.
wearing our Christmas shirt that we made.
I am wearing the Pruitt family Christmas shirt.
Christmas tree shirt. Yes, so
Yeah.
that's
wait,
exciting.
Larry, I'm looking at it now. I can't see
Hmm.
Pruitt family on
Yeah,
it.
I know.
Odd. I don't see it
wonder
either,
why.
guys.
Michael,
Where
isn't
did
it
it
the Pruitt-
go?
Lightly in the corner.
It is the
okay.
Pruitt family Christmas lot, though, right? I mean, it was their lot.
This was the actual design
Oh, I
graphic
see.
from Drew
Okay.
Kinney.
Drew,
But
in
anyway-
fairness, this is
Anyway,
Drew
I
Kinney's
like it. It
original
feels good.
design. Yeah. Okay, this has been great. Listen, so we're going to be covering. We have one of two episodes we're deciding between coming up this week, and we will let everybody know what it's going to be. Both in season 5, I think. So we're looking into that, and we'll figure out what we want to do. And then we have our big virtual Christmas Super Deluxe Christmas Party 2, which you've named, Larry, the
Yes,
Super
the Super Deluxe Christmas Party.
2, and we're going slams, fans, and friends, something along that. So we will be presenting our story slams. We'll have some fans join us. We'll have some friends join us. It's going to be a real fun live event. So we're looking forward to that.
Ho, ho, ho.
I just can't wait. This thing is coming up. I want to plug it again before they leave. Cruelmusical.com is where you can sign up for the live stream. And Chuck is giving out some really cool things there with the scripts.
Definitely.
So just get on it, guys. You got to sign
Well,
up.
you know what they say, right? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Oh, let's add that to the greatest hits.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys. Good seeing you both.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye,
All the
guys.
news that's fit and lit for here.
All right. We will see you both very soon.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
weekend. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right. So that was exciting.
That was
Lots
exciting.
going on. I'm really excited about this Cruel Intentions musical thing. I really want to get that word out there.
Pete, I really wanted to go, right? Because Charles invited us, and I'm already going to LA on the 11th for Punk Rock and Paintbrushes, and to go up 2
I know you
weekends
are.
in a row, for the holidays is tough. So I am going to do the live stream, but I'm really bummed. I wish I could
Don't
go
worry.
with you and Lisa.
Don't worry, Melanie. Lisa and I got it covered.
I know. Hey, but you should go to Punk Rock and Paintbrushes with my friend Dana and I on the 11th. It's a really fun event. There's artists from all different punk rock bands, lots of really cool original art, good gift ideas. And
Yes.
of course, I mean, I'll be there, so it's going to be fun. Go.
Yes,
Just
lunch
go.
with Melanie. Win a date with Melanie.
Oh my God. My friend Dana's my date. We're going to be day drinking all day. So by the time we get there, I mean, I don't even know.
That used to be a thing on TV or in wrestling. Win a date with this wrestler. It's so
Oh.
bizarre.
Wow,
Yeah,
win a date with Melanie. That's strange, Pete. Strange.
I know. Well, for so many reasons. Okay,
Exactly.
there's a lot going on here to report on. Where do you want to start? Tell me.
You know what? I wanted to sneak this one in when we were talking about holiday music. You've got a photo there of the Barenaked Ladies. Go to their Instagram feed and watch this cute little video. But they are doing something called Hometown Holidays with Barenaked Ladies at the CAA Theater, which is in Toronto. They're doing hits for the holidays, and I believe they have evening and matinee shows. So if you're in Canada, go check it out. Of course, Tyler Stewart of Barenaked Ladies, friend of the show, was on when we did our Peach Pit After Dark music episode. So, just giving them a little plug. I'm a big Barenaked Ladies fan, always have been. I would love to have gone to see them if I was in Canada, but I'm not. So
Yeah.
maybe you are.
I mean, this is great. I mean, this is another cool thing happening, 90210 oriented.
That's right.
Now, last week, I don't know if we want to talk about this yet, but
Oh, guest star. Are you segueing into guest star,
am.
Pete?
Yes, I
I've
am.
been waiting to talk about this all week since I listened.
Okay, so I had Kathleen Robertson on as my first guest for guest star. It was really awesome. We aired it instead of 90210, so the 90210 show, so everybody can get a chance to see it and see where I'm going with this. And I've got some really cool guests coming up. I'm gonna play a clip here I pulled from the interview with Kathleen, and I left a little something on the tail end for you to have some fun with. But we had a lot of fun chatting and talking and whatnot. I did get to ask her, in case anyone missed it, about the whole thing that when Jenny Garth was on the show, and she said, she didn't get the Claire thing. And so I got her reaction to that. And here is a clip of that. What do you think about her comment?
Of course she didn't get it. Of course, of course she didn't. I mean, Kelly and Claire couldn't be more different. So that was the point. I think that was the point.
Totally. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was why Claire became a series regular, because she was like totally out of the box.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
She was so different than all the other girls.
Well, this thing starts.
So it doesn't surprise me. I mean, like, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and she's also, you know, in fairness to Jenny, maybe, you know, in that being in that bubble of 90210 and being, you know, constantly bombarded as a lead actress, you know, with stuff and what's going on in her every day, whether she's got to do some talk show or some stuff. Maybe it's hard for her to connect with other females at that time.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely like, you know, again, I've said this before, like Tori was very welcoming. Shannon was kind of on her way out, so it wasn't like I really had a ton of interaction with her. Gabrielle was very, very welcoming, very friendly. Tiffany was kind of also new, so she was sort of navigating stuff. Jenny was tough. I mean, I don't think I'm revealing anything new. I think she would be the first to admit that, you know. I mean, she did, after years of me being on the show, she did say to me, I'm really sorry, you know, that I basically haven't spoken to you in 3 years. I'm hard on new people. And
well, that's a long time to be pretty hard on somebody.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I think it is also like a weird thing when you're, I can understand how you would feel maybe like this is your thing, and anybody new coming into the equation makes you feel maybe like you want to make sure the focus stays on your storyline and your character. And it always did. I mean, Claire was always a peripheral character. I mean, like, I was always sort of on the sidelines doing weird stuff. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Beautiful. You even sneeze beautifully.
Pardon me?
You even sneeze beautifully.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
She looked really great, which I loved that you pointed out, you know, throughout the episode. And I loved when she mentioned me and said, you know, after you were gushing and said, oh, Melanie is going to make fun of you for that. And sure enough, I texted you and I said it. I was like, yeah, I'm here making fun of you, Pete. So
and it did happen. Making fun did happen. I had a lot of fun with her. She did look beautiful. And
I mean, does she even age? Like, seriously, she looks incredible. And I wish I could pull off hair like hers. Like, she has such a look about her, you know. I've always wanted a look, and she's just got it. And now I'm gushing here. So anyway,
I know. Well, I mean, listen, I did through the episode too. And it was fun though, and she's really sweet for being the first one.
Yes.
But anyway, and people started texting me right after, and it was funny. You know, it's just great to have the conversation with my TV crush and whatnot. I'm even getting a little flustered right now just thinking about it. So next week I have Monica Lacey on it, and that should be on the guest star podcast. Now I think I'm going to drop guest star right before the Beverly Hills 90210 show. I think, or right after. I haven't decided yet. So we watched Beverly Hills 90210 show, and then guest star comes out every Wednesday. And I'm still figuring out the strategy. It will definitely be on Wednesdays though, and I'm stoked for that. I've got Monica Lacey and a whole bunch of really cool interviews coming up too. So stay tuned on that. Now, you also, like, to get guest star, you have to, like, because it's the audio. If you're really big into the podcast version and not this video version, you have to search guest star wherever you get podcasts, and it's there. So do that, please.
Guest star.
All right. Before we get to the next thing, I just again want to plug cruelmusical.com. This is a really exciting thing. Chuck's giving the first 25 people that subscribe to the live stream a signed script of their choice from the first 5 seasons of 90210. Wow. So I think that's pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm signing up today. I'm gonna have to figure out which script to pick. But again, message at Media Melanie with your screen grab once you sign up, and then we'll make sure the first 25 people are in touch with Charles to get their script. Signed
Okay.
script.
And is that everything? No, I'm just kidding. We've got Jenny Garth.
Oh boy, yes, we
Speaking
do.
of-
She's filming up in Canada. She's got her adorable little dog back there, so cute. And she mentions just waiting on location, hurry up and wait. And of course, that's a big part of production. You're sitting around waiting, and she's doing just that. Looks very cozy and comfy doing it. So can't wait to see whatever the finished product is that she's working on right now.
Yes. Always interested in what Jenny's got going on. And then, of course, we saw our friend Tori celebrating Christmas, getting ready. She's plugging
We
away at
sure did.
personalcreations.com/Tori. My
Yep.
friend.
Yeah. She also had posted her Christmas card photo and all that stuff. But did you notice that there was anybody missing from this stocking setup, Pete?
Me?
Yeah. Did you notice that there's somebody
Oh,
missing
my
there?
name is not there. BFF.
Well, your name's not there, but
Right.
you know who else's name is not there. We'll just let our viewers draw the conclusion
Okay. Well,
themselves.
I'm not playing that game.
Happy holidays to her and her entire family. And
I love her. She
yes,
looks beautiful in this picture.
she
Donna
really
Martin
does.
represents Christmas to a lot of us in some ways.
She has a
So
Christmas birthday.
That's right. So I hope she's really enjoying this time of year. We love you here, Tori, and hope we can do some more stuff down the line with you.
Yes. And when
All
I
right.
said Christmas birthday, I meant Donna Martin, not Tori Spelling. Just
Correct.
to clarify.
I know what you meant. Yeah.
Okay, good. Just, making sure.
All right. What else do we have here? I don't see any other pictures. So we talked.
You know what? I think that's it. I just had one other mention. This one I pulled from Teen Drama Whore's weekly email. Chucky, featuring Christina Elise, has now been renewed for season 2. And that is by Sci-Fi on USA. So expect another season of Chucky with Christina Elise. No
He was
picture
so
for
good in
that,
it
just to
this
mention.
season. A good friend of mine, his name's Tim Jones. I don't know why that matters, but he watched this whole season and he was like, Christina Elise is so amazing in this and whatnot. I love her. So it's very cool to see her out doing more of this stuff. And it's very not odd, but it's very interesting for someone to get two kind of reboot things, right? Christina Elise, of course, came back in the Beverly Hills 90210 reboot, but she's also getting this second life out of the Chucky thing. And I think that is so cool for her and for everybody that's working on that. So
it's awesome, and she's great in that role. And speaking of TV, we kind of talked briefly about what we're watching. Of course, you with the Beatles doc. This week I finished True Story on Netflix with Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes, limited series.
nice.
It was okay, not really my normal thing. There was just enough murder to kind of keep me interested. It was cute. Excuse me. I'd give it like 3 stars.
Okay.
And then A Million Little Things just had their first half of their season finale last night.
Is there a holiday movie, Melanie? A holiday movie that you really like that's your go-to every holiday season? Is there one?
So I was just going to say, I'm shifting into holiday movie time now. And, I like all the classics, the Rudolphs and all that. But Love Actually is one of my favorite movies, which isn't necessarily a holiday movie. And a lot of people say it's kind of a messed up movie because you got a guy in there trying to steal his best friend's wife and all that. But I really like the storytelling element in that movie and the holiday vibes. So that's one I watch every year. Not necessarily a holiday movie, but
I'm good with
holiday.
Chevy Chase's Christmas Vacation.
Oh, I do love Lampoon. Yes, I do love Lampoons. I'm trying to think of others, but
There you go.
anyway.
Well, Home
good
Alone is
times.
always great too.
Oh, total classic. Actually, did you watch American Horror Story?
I'm talking about the original Home Alone, by the way.
No, the movie. I know. I was going to say Macaulay
not this-
Culkin was recently in American Horror Story and played this like kind of crazy like junkie type character. It was really interesting. If you're an American Horror Story fan, you watched it.
That's
but
really cool. That's
yes,
really cool. I like
yeah.
him.
I like
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin too, very much.
All right, this is the news, and it's been a really fun thing. Excited to be back. We will be back next week to do news.
You know what? We're on the every other week protocol now, so
We won't.
we could play it by ear. I mean, if there's some good news, maybe we'll just pop on and do it quickly. If not, expect it the following week. So,
Can we just
like
talk
literally,
can we just talk about again how beautiful Kathleen looked during guest star?
she did. I mean, her hair, the sweater. I was like, how do I get that look where I get like an oversized sweater over a cute shirt? I mean, everything about her. You're right. She really does look great.
I think I let her know. What do you think? Was it enough? Maybe a couple
yes. Yes. You made it very clear to anybody who listens. I think the point is definitely made about that.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think we're good. Thanks everybody for watching or listening. We'll be back maybe next week, at least definitely the week after. And with that, 9021 out.